I'm gonna hit. No, I feel like I should have hit load game and not continue. Because I don't know where the last autosave was at. Fuck! And I have a singular strand of hair that's being blown around by my fan directly in front of my face. And it's driving me mental. There we go. Okay. Okay. I gotta turn my volume, like, way up. There we go. Alright. Where am I? Right. So I think this is chapter 3? I think we're still in chapter 3? The one randomly tickling hair? Yeah. It's brutal. Starting off real strong, Carly. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah. My hair being as long as it is, it's always at least 1 or 2 hairs that just like to be in the way. And I want to kick it in the face. Okay. What's up, Nom? How's it going? Okay, so last we left off. Oh yeah, that's right. We met Big Steve. I forgot about Big Steve. What's up, buddy? Christmas tree today? Nice. That sounds like a lovely time. So this is Big Steve. And, he's hungry, basically. And we have to go find Big Steve his favorite food. And we have to use our brand new ability to go get that, which is fast travel. We have to fast travel all the way back, go up the elevator shaft, somewhere around there to find his favorite food. So this is Steve. After classwork, just in time, not miss much of anything. We literally just got started, so you're good. I'm just fidgety today, I guess, for some reason. Does everything look okay? I think we're good to go. Yeah. Hair just dislikes the green screen, that's all. Okay. I don't know which way to go. Right, okay, so this is the fast travel. We go over here and we're like, hit E! Spooky shit ensues. Hey? Big Steve is very friendly so long as we feed him. Okay. So yeah, we just have to run back, do a lot of backtracking. Let the game load, apparently. Mario travels in the sewer? When is Mario in a sewer? Still can't get in there. That bothers me. Game seems quiet. Does this seem quiet to you guys? Oh, you're talking about the pipes. I've never heard them referred to as sewers before, so I apologize if I sounded confused. But yeah, basically, warp pipes, yeah. Let me adjust the volume real quick. I hit my charge button by accident. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hidey hole. Huh? Go away. You're not gonna chase me. So we have to go all the way back this way. I just, got stuck at one point? Or died or something. I don't remember. So we had to redo it. Okay. So is anyone playing the new Pokemon game right now? I'm being completely and utterly disappointed in it. I don't think they QA tested that game. The new Pokemon games. The bugs and the glitches and the frame rates are just... oh my god. It looks like it's an alpha, honestly. But it's gonna be popular and it's gonna have positive reviews because Pokemon's at this point start to feel like a cult. But, yeah. I like Pokemon games. I think they're fun, but this one is just a heaping bag of garbage right now in its current condition. Like, holy shit. It's a pipe. Yeah, I have a pipe and I can upgrade it and it's awesome, JB. This game is actually pretty cool. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's got some stutter issues apparently, but it's all good. You're not getting until you finish up the semester, can't afford more distraction. Honestly, Nom, I just waited out. Even with a patch to try and fix it, it still has a plethora of issues. Like, if you just go on YouTube or TikTok right now and just look up Pokemon bugs, it's absurd. Like, falling through the world, disappearing, getting teleported and onto places that you can't get out of, so you're soft-locked, and, you know, just warped fucking AIs and models everywhere. It's bad. It's really bad. So I wouldn't... I'd wait on it. I'm gonna sneeze. Am I? No, it's gonna go away. It's good. Hey! There it is. Excuse me. Save so I don't have to run back. But... yeah, I was pretty fucking disappointed to see all that. But it was also funny at the same time, so like... I don't know. It seriously looks like it's... will this thing just die? It looks like it's in beta. It really does. Now I have to turn down the sound effects because that's too loud. There we go. Alcohol and chocolate. Neat. Some of them take so goddamn long to kill. The spring semester financial aid. Yeah, I'd honestly wait. Like, the bugs are really fucking bad. When I say it looks like it's in alpha like alpha stages, I'm not exaggerating at all. And also, maybe a hot take. Not me trying to shit all over the game or Pokemon in general. Those legendaries are, like, fucking garbage, right? I don't know if I'm gonna make this. I'm not gonna make it. Fucking Christ. No, I didn't want the autosave. Why do I keep doing that? I hate him. I hate the fucking ink demon. I'm just trying to kill everything so I can get up here and not have an issue. And he keeps ruining everything. Granted, I don't have to kill all the spiderlings, but it's a lot easier to try and figure out how to get up there without them being on your ankles at all times, right? Legends is pretty brutal. It first came out with bugs and frames too and came out. It's way worse with this one. With, was it something and what are the names? I don't know, red and purple. Garnet and something else. Is it Garnet? No. Ruby? They already have a Ruby. I don't fucking know. I don't care. It just looks like they didn't have any form of testing done. Oh yeah, Scarlet. Scarlet and some other purple word. No, I was watching someone stream it when it came out, and I could not believe what I was seeing. And now when I'm just browsing TikTok, like, I'd say a good 75% of the videos I see on my For You page, it's all, hey, look at this bug that happened. Look at this bug that happened. I was just gonna say, I think things are calm enough. Nope. Is it just Violet? Okay, let me up there. There. Hold on. Now that that's done. Ah! This is the way we're going. That's an eye. Somebody's secret hideout. Just a spot to loot things, I guess? Sure. Going down so much Pokemon games? Yeah, because they're like a dime a dozen now. That's what I've been saying for a long time, is that they just feel like money grabs. And they're not even trying. And I have proof, okay? Unrelated to the game. I have proof that Pokemon has been going downhill for years. Because of this new Pokemon that came out with this game that just released. Okay? Okay, chat? This Pokemon. This one right here. It's a flamingo Pokemon. It's cute. Anyone want to guess its name? Anyone want to take a stab at what its name is? Oh no, the fact that it's a flamingo is fine. Because when you think about it, Gen 1 had a lot of Pokemon just based on animals, right? That's fine. This is where I know the creativity has gone downhill. This is the Pokemon's name. It is in fact not a typo for saying flamingo. Flamigo. That is some of the laziest shit I think I've ever seen. Yeah, they could have made it a different color. They could have added something unique to it. And what's the name they give it? Flamingo, but without the N. That's it. I no longer understand the hype around Pokemon. Like, I love Pokemon, but for the last little while, man, these generations have been absolute ass. I'll show you one more if I can find it. This is one I saw in a TikTok video. That's the name. Okay. Here's another one for you, chat. Look at this cute little Pokemon. Isn't he adorable? I think his name's Pommy. Right? Super adorable, right? That's a really cute Pokemon. Do you guys want to see its evolved form? Do you guys want to see what this cute Pokemon evolves into? Do you want to see? It evolves into Pomo. I'm not kidding. Original, evolved form. Spot the difference, chat. Spot the difference. Pokemon is so lazy now, and it's so unfortunate. Hold on, let me see if I can find the yeah, this is the video I saw of it on TikTok. This is a video I saw. I do not know who this creator is, but this blew my mind, chat. Look at this.
Craziest Pokemon evolution ever.
He's evolving!
To see what this evolves into. Did it just stand up? Did it even evolve? What changed? That's it? It's just larger?
This is the laziest Pokemon evolution
You
ever.
see what I mean? He went from
so ready
from
to see what this
fucking
evolves into.
all fours to bipedal. That's it. That's it. What the fuck?
Did it just stand up?
Yeah, and one
Did it
letter
even
of its
evolve?
name change.
What
That's it.
changed?
Pokemon is so fucking lazy now. So lazy. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. I love Pokemon, but like my love for it stops after like the first 2 gens. I'm sorry, but Pokemon are it's so dumb now. It's so dumb. Went from kid to teen, like not even teen, just like he went from a kindergartner to a first grader. You want X and Y on the Switch? You'd buy that again. You love that generation. I didn't even have any of the Pokemon games when I was a kid. I didn't have a Game Boy back then. Do I go up? Doesn't seem like I go up. Up seems bad. Oh, do you want me to go in the pipe? Yeah, I had the cartoons. That was about it. You're looking through the new decks, you're very disappointed with it? Yeah. I'm massively disappointed with it too. It's depressing how bad it is. That's what I've been saying for a long time. It's Pokemon ideas are just not good anymore. They're not. And I don't care if people are like, that's a bad take. Wait a minute. I'm going the right, yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Sorry, it took a second. But, yeah. Fucking ridiculous. They're out of ideas, but they still want to make money. That's just what Nintendo's doing. That's all it is. Get mad at me all you want. It's my opinion. Can I use this? Will that take me somewhere faster? Guide through the Elite Four. You love the story and the mechanics? I don't know if I've ever met someone that enjoyed the actual story of a Pokemon game. Like, I feel like most people are just like, ah, Pokemon, I just need to catch them. And that's it. I don't think I've known anyone to focus on the story. Not not making fun or anything. I just legitimately don't think I've ever met someone. What's really cool, though, is a couple weeks ago, though, Ash finally, in the anime, finally won a championship. He won. He finally won after all these years. After all these years of being a 10-year-old, he finally won a tournament. Big event. Pokemon Master. He did it. At what age? 10. He was clearly only 10. Where am I going again? I have to go find his favorite food somewhere. What the fuck is his favorite food? Game's not telling me my objectives. That's interesting. Why don't want to tell me my objectives? I'm gonna wait for... Oops. Come here. That's not a hidey hole? Oh, come on. And that's so loud. It's way louder than the rest of the game. Why do horror games do this, man? Yeah, I'm very disappointed with the new decks, too. Oh, Ket, I'm glad you're here. Did you see the Tauren Mage that I made? Did you see the brilliant name I gave it? I think I came up with the best Frost Mage Tauren name. I think I did. I think I did it. Gotta know if you saw. Animation Alley. Maybe I passed it by taking the warp. What's up, CMD? A cheap pop volume panics most people's minds. Oh, yeah. Loud can equal scary, but doesn't have to be... Jesus, hi. Now it's like the game is too quiet. Cat! She's not responding, chat. I'll show you guys my funny Tauren name. So, a Tauren in WoW, if you don't know WoW, is like a race that is basically a cow. Right? It's basically a cow. And recently, that race has been made available to play different classes that it's never been able to play as before. So as a Tauren, I can now select to be a rogue or a mage. And for a very long time, I've been sitting here trying to think of the perfect mage, Tauren mage name. One of the specs that you could play as mage is Frost. So all your abilities and your powers are Frost. Right? And then my brain did the light bulb thing. And I came up with this name. Right? Right? Ice Capades? Come on! Come on! Somebody praise me for this name! I thought it was brilliant. I was very proud of this. And now I will level this character, and he will be beautiful. Yes, that is Ice Cowpades. Not even kidding. I was working on stuff last night, and while I was watching stuff, I had Netflix up, because they have Everybody Loves Raymond back on Netflix. I'm like, hell yeah, I love that show. I don't think I need to be here. So, I was watching an episode where it's just like, they're getting each other gifts for Christmas. And, one of the gifts, a gift that one of the wives received was a tickets to go see the Ice Capades. I just kind of sat and I looked at that word. I'm like, Ice Capades. Ice Capades. And it just, my brain just put two and two together. Ice Cowpades. I was like, fuck yeah. I don't need you to be proud of it, chat. I'm proud of it. At least CMD laughed. Thank you. I got one laugh. I'll take it. I'm proud of that laugh. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm a little bored of this game right now, having to backtrack like this. What are you doing? Are you bugged? What was that slide? Like, the idea of warping, like fast travel seemed cool, but now it's just like the way that they're doing it, I'm like, eh. If I'm gonna fast travel through one of these, let me pick where to go, right? Let me pick a destination. But they don't. It sucks. Animation Alley.
Brought to you by Bendy.
Okay, where does this one go? Last night you loved it? Yeah. I didn't understand the name before you explained it now. It's not a show reference. That's just where I heard it from. The Ice Capades is a real thing. Just Google it. It's like a figure skating show, essentially. Just Google it. Am I where I need to be? Like, am I going the right way to find his stupid food? Come on. This game's being a bit of a drag right now. I want to make sure that I'm going the right way. Stop. Not saying this is a bad game, but this part definitely drags on if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. There's definitely a chance that it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I'm an idiot. But where is that walkthrough I was looking at earlier? I can't find it anymore. I think it was this site? Oh, thanks. That's a walkthrough for the first game. Appreciate that. Jesus Christ. For some reason, the guide that I had before is no longer, like, it just doesn't exist apparently anymore. I can't find the site. Was it illegal? Was the walkthrough illegal? Where did it go? knew I should have bookmarked it. God damn it. What's today? 19th? Ah, is this it? Yes, it is. Okay. I literally had to go back in my search history. There we go. Alright, I think we're chapter 3. Ugh. No, never mind. We're chapter 4. I'm dumb. Do the Heidi thing. Yep. Capture a keeper. Go through the unlocked door. Ladder. Wait, what? Go to the first floor towards the well. The first floor towards the well. Did I go too far? Excuse me, I wanted to go down. Oh my god. Ah. She gave us the power of teleporting and the fast travel, but she also said she'd open the door for us before we even played hide and seek! So this shit, I'm guessing I didn't even have to do. Or maybe I just don't have to go look for his food yet. I'm a little pissed off. Why do you put that whole thing in front of us if I didn't have to do it? I completely forgot she said that she could open the door. Not too thrilled. Not too thrilled right now. See what I mean? Like, it's just... I don't know if it's me or the game, but I find myself getting so turned around sometimes. Like, this game has been fun, but... this part's kind of dragging. And there's so many moments where it's just... I don't know, man. Wish it was just more clear. Yeah, she said she would help us open the door, but then you throw in front of us this fucking Big Steve, and you're like, oh, you gotta go feed Big Steve, and... you feel like that's your next objective, and nope. I'm angry. I'm mad about it. Mad about it. Anyways, I'll stop complaining. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. I don't know. I feel like this game started off good and now it's just kind of like... it's kind of overstayed its welcome. You know? Without sounding too mean, because this game's still fun. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Through this door? Hi, Deja. Just come sit down. Stop walking back and forth on my desk. What's up, Garm? Yeah, stream's going alright. Just started not too long ago, so not a lot of crazy stuff is going on. Deja. Hi. Hello. Oh shit, no, this was the beginning. I went backwards. Yeah. Bitch. Deja, what do you want? You want to come sit? Here. Come on. Come on. I know it's where you like to sit. Yeah, there's a microphone in the way, too. There, how's that? Can you have a spot? Can you come sit down? Okay. Oh, my forearm is a pillow. Okay.
Really?
Here's the cutscene. Thanks. So aggravated now. Subject 418. Love it. What the fuck? Why is the game, like, quiet? I'm having trouble right now with this game. It's been a struggle bus since I started stream today. Hit it. Now you're not gonna interact with this? You're not gonna say anything? Just your dad's giant head? Oh, the eye follows me. That's fun. Hit the eye. Okay. Creepy. Creepy. What do you think, Deja? More dead bodies. Subject 414. Pardon me.
Excuse me. Sir? Can you help me?
You must be really lost to be asking me for help.
I'm just looking for answers. About the Keepers, Wilson, the Cycle. Anything could help.
What's your name?
Audrey. What's yours?
Honestly, I've almost forgotten. My name is Henry.
Have you been a prisoner long?
When the Keepers think you're a threat to their plans, they lock you away. Forever. Still, it's given me time to think. Things like, if you haven't eaten in years, you might not be human.
Why would you be a threat to them?
That's who we played in the first game.
I'm a cycle breaker. Once upon a time, I knew how to start the cycle over. And when that happens, everything begins again. Completely new. Obviously, Wilson and the Keepers don't want that to happen.
How did you do it?
Reset the cycle? Turns out the Ink Demon himself is the key. This world is his, but even he must obey its rules. For now, at least. If you can get him to look at something very specific, it will reset everything.
What is it?
It's just a reel of film, labeled with the words, "The End." I can see it in my mind every day. They keep it upstairs in the pit.
I'll see if I can break in and steal it. Maybe, if I reset the cycle, we could make things better for everyone here.
And what about you?
I just want to go home.
So did I. Good luck, Audrey. If you need me again, you know where to find me.
Oh, that's a cool moment. That was the protagonist in the first Bendy. See, he's been stuck here all this time. Fucking hell. A poor guy. Damn. That was a cool moment. That was cool. Jeez. Okay, game, you've redeemed yourself a little bit. It was very cool. I don't know why I pulled that switch. Just kind of happened. Subject 928. Just food. Okay. Ow. Ah, my foot's itchy. Okay. Going. There's always hope. Not through that door, though. Yeah, that eye earlier, I didn't like it either. It was, the eye follows you wherever you go trope. It's, Uh-oh. Flashing light warning, chat. You just stood there and watched? You could have hid. You just stood there and watched the Keeper and waited for you to take him. Okay. Uh-huh.
From the hollow darkness, from the wretched abyss, a savior comes at last.
Oh, we are...
Wilson?
Rest yourself, Audrey. You're still weak. The Keepers...
We're a lot more inky.
Relentless to strangers. But there's nothing to fear as long as I'm with you. You're safe now.
You did this to me. You brought me here. Turned me into this thing. This doesn't make sense. I've never done anything to you.
Open your eyes and look around you. None of this makes sense. Drawn walls, nightmarish creatures, an ancient studio that died out almost 30 years ago. It's all fiction.
Well, duh, it's a video game.
Nonsense.
Ish.
And yet,
Hi.
in here,
You have a cute little
it
tuft of hair sticking up.
exists. It breathes.
It's very cute.
It flourishes. Reality, guided by its master's pen. The foundation for a new reality. We can bleed into our own. Just think of it. Anything we create in here, we can release
Like bacon soup.
out there. But first, this world must be controlled, made safe. These things, these angels and demons,
I can be your angle or your devil.
or are they just
Fantasy.
staying
Caught in a landslide.
old mistakes?
No escape
ready
from
to be
reality.
cleansed away for newer, greater things.
What do you want from me?
I need your help to save my father's life.
What?
This is our start. We'll talk more once we're safely inside.
This is how I'm streaming right now. She's draped across my forearm, which is on the keyboard. That's how I'm playing this game right now. Just thought you guys should see that. Yeah, what's up, Hinata?
Happy 43 months.
Hi.
It's time to get spooky with spooky games.
As always. It's what I'm destined to do here. Stand. Hi. You freaky fucker. I don't have my pipe. Oh, it's over there. Okay. I'm gonna go get it.
Stay close. This place isn't as safe as it once was.
Signal towers and all nearby something have been disabled. Old Track 77 is a quiet place these days. Ever since that terrible crash a few years back, people don't like to hang around. Too many strange things keep happening on this platform. Last week, one of the railmen told me they had reports of some train going through that wasn't on the schedule. There were figures standing in the cars, staring through the windows, but it never stopped to let no one off. Just kept on going straight through. Some say it was the Silver Lane Express, the train that crashed. Oh. Ghost train? Someone sounds... As you were. Yeah, having a little bit of a bad day. You could You could say that. Okay.
The demon's evil continues to spread. This world has begun to
Why is my friend list signed in? There.
Be quiet.
What did you say?
Nothing.
Fuck was that?
It was nothing.
He's lying? Deja, do you think he's lying?
Almost there. Just a quick stop. Won't take but a moment.
Weapons are not allowed beyond this point. Please place all weapons and contained ink on the holding desk to the right. No, but I want it. Ah, excuse me.
The subject will stand in the designated location.
Please don't ever talk again. I'll stand there in a minute. Gotta make sure I'm not missing any secrets, you see. Okay.
Lethal object detected.
It's my pipe! Leave me alone!
Subject will submit all weapons for further screening. Disarm now.
You're fun at parties. He's super fun at parties.
Remain
Pipe shaming.
for examination.
Examination!
The subject is cleared for entry.
Hey, Deja. Okay, so now that I'm cleared for entry, I can take the pipe? Come on, man.
Welcome to the civilized world. How do you like my signal towers?
Hate it.
They nullify the ink demon's powers so he cannot pass them.
Poor Bendy.
I wish I could say I invented them, but it seems our friends at the Gent Corporation had a demon problem of their own long ago.
I love the painting. Is that the doll? You found yourself a hunter.
And now, my dear, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to prepare. We'll talk later, I promise. Besides, you must be very tired.
I am.
A quick rest will do you good. Betty will show you to your room. She's
Betty.
my housekeeper.
Woo, Black
among
Betty,
other
bam a
things.
lamb.
You never actually killed the ink demon, did you?
No, he's too powerful to destroy. So we sealed him away, trapped him in a different form. One that was smaller, harmless.
Bendy!
It was a fitting prison, although he seems to have found a way to free himself. But enough talk. We'll deal with that soon enough.
There's some nice fresh blankets all laid out for you. You'll be dreaming in no time.
I love your
Wait,
accent.
Wilson, one more thing. You
Wilson!
needed my help. Why didn't you just ask?
Would you have believed me?
Come along, and no more dawdling. This way now.
What if I want a dawdle? Thank you, Nurse Joy.
Oh, you're here at last. It's so exciting finally having you with us. Now, to give you some bearings, we're currently standing in the south wing. Wilson's laboratory is downstairs. And then there's the north wing.
Where's the Darkwing Duck? They're locked. Yeah, she's very cute. I like her.
The ink demon got in there a while ago, and ever since, we've had to keep the north wing locked up tight. I'm afraid it's fallen into ruins by now. All those juicy, lovely books gone to waste. Only keepers go there these days, and they'll tear you apart limb from limb if Wilson isn't with you. So, mind your distance, and you'll be just fine.
Okay. Starting to lose circulation in my left hand because of my cat. Deja.
It's not very often I have guests to look after, especially one I can actually talk to.
That's me.
Almost everyone here either can't speak or they're completely mad.
I'm not, I think. She's sweet.
All right, here we are. Best room in the house.
Heading to the bottom left. Well, I just showed you guys a picture of what I'm currently dealing with. So, yeah. She's right there.
You should see where I sleep. Ugh. But this room, oh, just perfect. I saw to every detail.
Yeah, I don't need
It
blood
is clean.
circulation.
The bathroom is on the left. Sorry about the stains. I did try my best to get them out.
What stains? Don't talk about stains in a bedroom. Don't do that. You're so cute. The mug and the maiden? For sleeping draft, pinch of salt, cocoa powder, chamomile, soybeans. Gilson! Brings exactly 3 sips of water. Okay. Interesting. I want to read the book. Oh, God. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there lived a mug of cheese. But it was not an ordinary mug of cheese as you would find in any home or kitchen of the age. No, this is a mug of cheese. This mug of cheese was a distant descendant of one of the 3 grand Flagon kings. The same kings who had charged on horseback to defend their capital city during the unforgettable conquest of the previous century. To which of these Flagon kings he hailed from, the mug was unsure. But still, there was honor and courage in his heart. His family line heralded of deeds long past that had forever changed the course of the Stoop history. Did he have a name? Of course. All mugs of cheese have names. This is common knowledge, just as every fruit bat is really named Stanley. I didn't know that. The mug of cheese was named Richter the Cracked. What a name! I could hear you say. Cracked indeed. This mug of cheese bears no damage that I can see. Fall silent, you small-minded bass. For therein lies our intriguing story. Let's begin at the beginning. It was a hot winter day in the forest. A hot winter day? One of those days where everything is dull brown. The lake was still, the birds had shut up, and the trees were but sticks in the overcast sky, save for a lone pine that skimmed the clouds above like a painter's brush. It was on this day that Mr. Darble Mouse was in a hurry. He had just been named as Vermin of the Year by the Society Brethren that lived under the old church. Oh, the old church. And it was customary for the honoree to bring fine port wine cheese to the ceremony. There were only hours to locate some of the precious cuisine. Fortunately, Mr. Darble Mouse knew exactly where to find it, the dark cellar below the governor's castle. But unfortunately, as he approached a loose plank of wood in the old wall, he failed to realize that the heavy rains that had come during the night had passed moisture into the plank, making it far heavier than usual. Thus, when he pushed the plank with all his might, it lifted just enough to put his body only halfway through, but his strength just couldn't contend with the weight of the plank, and his arms failed. The plank snapped back down, crushing him flat. Next chapter? Oh no, next page. After all, this story is not about Mr. Darblemouse. Or had you forgotten the mug of cheese already? I could see how you might connect the two. Mr. Darblemouse was, after all, looking for cheese, and we were talking about a mug of cheese just before. Sadly, I must inform you that there is no relation between Richter the Cracked and the rodent who is now nothing more but smushed guts inside a wall. Except that there is! For it was the death of Mr. Darblemouse that started all the trouble. You see, when things die, they tend to smell, and that's just what Mr. Darblemouse did. But that's not all. His body, pinned between the outside and the inside of the wood wall, had made a perfect passage for the hot winter wind. The wind therefore carried the stench of his decaying mouse carcass deeper into the coveter's home. Like a snaking, twisting wisp of terror, the smell settled into a little tavern near the courtyard of the castle. Here, soldiers would spend many long hours when there was no bloodlust to soothe with battle. Strong ales and red meats filled the menu back from front to back at this rustic medieval greasy spoon. Mostly, the customers came to look upon the barmaiden Maxine, who was actually named Rita. Rita was by far the best-looking creature in all the governor's county. There was a beautiful deer woman just over the hill, but no one knew that. That was in brackets. By day, Rita scrubbed her tavern so clean you could eat off of it, which is fortunate, as it was a place you indeed would be eating, since it was a tavern. By night, she served her customers with charm, grace, but mostly with drinks. Did I mention that Rita was married? Well, I'm mentioning it now. Rita was married. Her husband's name was James. He didn't do much until he died. The smell of Mr. Darblemouse knocked him flat, and that, my friends, was that. Brackets. Oh dear, this story has barely begun, and already we've killed 2 major characters. Needless to say, Rita was deeply distressed by the whole thing, but 20 or so minutes later, she realized she couldn't mourn forever, and went to buy some cheese. Ah! Yes, don't worry, dear reader. This time, the mention of cheese will probably guide us to meeting our local hero of the tale. Also, this is a good time to start a new chapter. Did Rublum write this? Like, what's happening? Chapter 2, a new chapter. What the fuck is happening? I'm reading this. Hold on. Rita entered the cheese shop with her guns blazing. I'm speaking metaphorically, of course. By which I mean she entered the cheese shop quite determined to buy some cheese. This was because, just the night before, as her husband James was taking note of a weird smell in the room, she had invented a delicious new concoction, a cheddar cider. It was sure to be a hit with her patrons. After all, the governor's county had only 2 exports, cheese and grapes. And she couldn't possibly make a drink from a grape. But back to the cheese shop scene. Rita knocked on the counter loudly with her fist, causing the nearby cat to do absolutely nothing, as cats do. From behind the wall, she heard a stir as someone was crashing through piles of cheese to make their way toward her. Emerging gloriously from torn yellow curtains, an old man came into view. He was giant in stature with a long gray beard. Bobbing along and stuck within his beard were all manner of cheese, crumbs, and wedges wrapped tightly within his hairs. But yet, he held even more cheeses on ropes pulled across his chest, with loops of provolone linked like sausages over one shoulder. His eyes were big, and his ears were bigger still. A smile of kindness erupted from his face as he locked eyes with Rita. My! The curds are kind to me this hour. Hello and welcome, he bellowed. Rita bowed low and promptly began to cry. The shop owner looked at her, perplexed. What did I say wrong? The barmaiden sniffed and snooted and finally answered, Forgive me, for my husband has just died and I'm out of Swiss. I'm going to pause now in the story to ask myself why Mr. Darblemouse went to the cellar in the governor's house for cheese if there was a cheese shop nearby. I think it's best that we overlook the glaring problem in the plot, don't you? Now back to the story at hand. Rita purchased a large amount of cheese from the shop owner. She bought cheese wheels and cheese melts and cheese slices. She bought cheese whistles and cheese bread. She bought cheese paper and cheese sandwiches. She bought so much cheese, in fact, that she had lost track of all she had obtained, and just dumped all the fromage into a large burlap sack for the return journey to the tavern. Oh my god, it's still going. Goodbye, Rita, the shop owner called as he waved farewell. Goodbye, Daniel, she called back. His name was Murray, by the way. Overburdened by her treasures, Rita made her way home, following the main road to the castle. But, as it always happens, the road was now under repair. A man with a skinny mule was plowing up the dirt so that he could put down new cobblestone. 4 of his associates were standing by, watching him. The job would only take a few years to finish, but Rita was in a hurry, so she followed a detour sign that told her to take a different road to her left. Unfortunately, no one could read in the governor's county, so she went right instead. The mishap took her deep into the forest, where absolutely nothing of interest happened. Except something of interest did happen! As she trodden on through the forest, her sack of cheese weighing her down, muttering complaints all the way, little did she know that the danger lay just ahead. The danger was cunning and dangerous, and had one of those out-of-place eyebrow hairs that drives you nuts when you're talking to someone who has one. This danger we will call Bernard, the big ugly lizard man who wears a blue coat. Bernard didn't often have visitors in his house. This was because he lived outside. Also, he was rather fond of human flesh, which made him very unpopular. So obviously, you can see the drama unfolding here. The beautiful but tired Rita huffing and puffing up the winding path as she approaches a certain doom. Bernard watching from behind a nearby tree, licking his lips. Oh, the tension is tense, is it not? At this point in time, we must pause again to ponder all the possibilities that can happen now in our story. 2 characters have died already. Surely a third wouldn't hurt anything? Are you perhaps just reading the story because you want to see who will get the axe next? You are a little warped, do you know that? Well then, let's see what happens next. Bernard stepped from behind the hiding place, his eyebrow hair gleaming in the fading sun. Dear madam, why must you pass through so fast? He called with his eyes glimmering. I must get home, Bernard, because for one, it's getting late and I have customers to serve, and second, because you eat people, Rita replied. Poppycock! Balderdash! Codswallop! I won't hear these lies against my character, he detested. For I, Bernard, the big ugly lizard man who wears a blue coat, have completely reformed myself. Rita squinted suspiciously at him. You have? Bernard put a hand to his heart. I have. I no longer prowl or pounce. I won't attack or bounce. I will not kill or maim or tear. I won't crush or even bite you anywhere. I promise I won't devour anymore. My gosh, you've become a bore. If you aren't going to be the danger in this story, then I've come all this way with 100 pounds of cheese for nothing, Rita grumbled. She boosted her sack further up her shoulders and turned with an angry grunt. But Bernard waved after her in a panic. Wait! It's all a ruse! I intend to eat you, dear woman. I swear it, he cried. It's all a trick, you see. A new angle. It worked on some guy yesterday. Oh, please stay. Rita sighed, her strength just about gone from the long adventure she had taken since she left home that morning. She turned back to face Bernard. All right, she said, but your part in the story but the part in your story better lead to an unexpected turn of events. Oh, it will. Bernard clapped and waggled his clawed finger to motion her to draw nearer. Just wait until the next chapter. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Chapter 3. The next chapter. I need water. All looked quite dire for Rita. Bernard had her within his grasp. Surely it would just be mere moments before his jaws collapsed upon her head. Oh, what a horrible end for Rita. Needless to say, I'm worried for her. But as luck would have it, miles and miles away, 20 years earlier, something amazing happened. 2 mugs of cheese, a Gouda and a mozzarella, welcomed their first son into the world. I don't think I need to tell you his name. It was Dave. No one liked Dave. After that, their second son came forth, Richter the Cracked, just called Richter at that time. Richter spent his early life stealing cowbells and putting them on skunks. This way, people always knew what danger was nearby. Needless to say, Richter was one smart mug of cheese, but all could not remain perfect forever. And suddenly, the great skunk famine began. Richter found his world in Evraee, and he sought a new purpose. Fortunately, there was an opening in the governor's county for an adventurer at the time. And since he was a descendant of the 3 Grand Flagon Kings, he was boosted to the head of the line. Because as we're all quite aware, even in the olden times, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Thus the adventure of Richter began. He braved deep dungeons, he slayed the great beasts, he climbed the highest mountain peaks, he sailed around the world despite the fact that he didn't own a boat. Richter was truly the stuff of legends. But did I mention the curse? Yes, fair readers, there is a curse! A fiendish and terrible curse! One morning, while Richter was in the governor's county, he came upon a witch named Witch. This witch had just pulled a pound of cake from her oven, where she then proceeded to start ingesting it. Right there on the front walk of her home. At once, Richter knew this creature was pure evil. Eating cake this early in the morning, and without ice cream? This was truly a fiend that needed to be vanquished. Richter jumped her fence and pulled his sword. Would you like some pound cake? The witch offered. It looked quite delicious. Richter would not let himself be seduced into early morning cake, so he approached closer with his weapon at her throat. The witch began to sweat, with a mouthful of crumbs. I also make a mean scone if you want to wait. Now, no gentleman or gentle mug could refuse a good scone, so Richter withdrew his sword and patiently waited for the witch to create these new buttery pastries. But what he didn't know was that the witch accidentally had bumped her table and had added within the mixture a vial of cursed liquid. See, I told you there was a curse. You were fair warned. The moment Richter ate of the scones, he fell into a deep sleep. The witch, baffled, finished her cake and proceeded to get a civil service job at a nearby town. As the years rolled by, all that remained of the witch's house was carried off by elves and her garden became overgrown. This left only Richter, asleep in the forest, with no end to his dreaming in sight. But the story, thankfully, does not end here. For, as luck would have it, a giant man covered in cheese with big eyes and big ears wandered past the sleeping bug. In case you've forgotten, this was the cheese shop owner, Murray, sometimes called Bill. What? Unable to resist cheese of any kind, even a mug of the stuff, Murray took Richter to his shop and set him on a shelf. Here, Richter sat for many years until this very fateful day. You see, in Rita's haste to gather up all the cheese she had purchased, she had swept a few things that did not belong to her into the sack as well. These items included the cat on the counter, a personalized pen, Murray's cash box, I think she'll be hearing about this one eventually, and last but not least, Richter himself, still deeply asleep. So now that our two stories have come together, let's discover what happened next to Rita and Richter in the climax chapter. Chapter 4, the climax chapter. It was the same hot winter day in the forest, and Mrs. Darble Mouse was finally starting to get concerned. Just down the road, Rita was being drawn toward an almost certainly bloody and horrific end to her life. Bernard was just moments from taking her within his lizard jaws, and mere hours from trimming his eyebrows. Rita stood her ground. She was no damsel in distress, but simply a person who was pretty darn tired by this point. She pulled the burlap sack of cheese from her body and swung it hard with every last bit of strength she had left in her. An ear-shattering crack broke through the silent trees as the bag made contact with Bernard's shocked face. His teeth flew in all directions, falling like pebbles on the ground. His eyes dislodged and rolled into a nearby stream. His jawbone turned completely around and planted itself on the back of his head. Bernard ran screaming into the woods, never to be seen again this week. His cries faded and the forest once again fell soft and quiet. A cow walked by. Rita, still standing with her sack outstretched in her arms, stood wide-eyed at what just happened. Surely no cheese in her bag was hard enough for that kind of impact? As she placed her burlap sack upon the dirt and peeled it open, she was amazed to find Richter, the mug of cheese, inside and looking quite dazed. He had awakened, and the curse was finally lifted. Somewhere behind a desk, the witch looked up and nodded with a smile. We're in the middle of the woods! But oh dear reader, look what was now upon his mug body, a giant and elegant crack, the very mark of a warrior. His hero's journey was finally complete. Richter the Cracked had emerged. Yes, it is true that Richter really didn't do anything important in the attack on Bernard. Just by Richter being where he was at the perfect time, he had saved Rita. The fates were with them. Richter and Rita talked and laughed and ate cheese until the sun went down. Finally, they packed up their picnic and headed back to the tavern, where they were met with cheers of excitement. This is mostly because the guys had found out that Rita was now single. As the night wore on into the early morning of the hours, the tavern remained alive in the castle courtyard with singing and dancing and cheddar cider. Oh, what a celebration. But like all parties of such proportion, eventually everyone sobers up and you have to go home. Before long, it was dawn. The sun began to rise steadily in the west, marking a fresh adventure on the horizon. A wind of a new direction began to blow with a more steady pace. It skittered across the ground and found its way between floorboards of the governor's castle. Here, against all odds, it found the barely remaining body of Mr. Tarblemouse. The wind carried the stench for beyond the borders of the castle, over the mountains, and deep within a dark cave where Evil slept. "The heck is that smell?" said Evil, awakening with hellfire burning behind his eyes. Eventually, news of this great evil spread from town to town until it reached the ears of Richter the Cracked. He polished his sword and gathered some crumbs of bread to store in his mug. Wearing his best expression of courage, Richter once again set off to conquer the day. His story was not yet over. But for now, dear reader, we return to our own lives. So let us end this tale with one closing thought, shall we? Be we cracked or small or even dead, there's always a purpose to where we are, let me try that again. Be we cracked or small or even dead, there's always a purpose to where we all are led. Be brave and strong, and lest we forget, fate isn't quite done with any of us yet. The end. That was a great story. That was a great, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. 10 out of 10. I like the part with the cow. The Mug and the Maiden. I want that book. If this company makes any merch, they need to make that book. Make it like a children's book, like a picture book. I will buy that. I will buy that.
Did you have any questions?
What's up, Dragon?
Is it always night here?
It's always dark, if that's what you mean. For as long as I can remember.
Are you very old?
No. As far as I understand it, I'm something quite new. Although, I didn't turn out the way I was supposed to. One in a long line of failed experiments.
Oh.
But Wilson will keep trying.
And
do you like the part with the
trust
cheese?
Wilson?
This
I
is
have a
the
cookie.
realm of the ink demon. The shadow hangs over us all. I don't trust anyone. But Wilson takes care of me, keeps me safe. He once said I remind him of something he called his mother. Tell me,
Oh.
is that a good thing, where you two are from?
Depends.
I'm not sure. I don't think I ever had one.
Well, no matter. Now, I was told to make sure you get some sleep once you got here. So get nice and comfy and relax. I left something on the table that might just help you nod off. It's my own recipe.
She's a previous version of us. No, she said mother. Never mind. Because he also made up. Never mind. Never mind.
Just follow the instructions.
Ignore everything I just said.
Carefully.
I was so focused on my cookie.
Betty.
Of course. If you need anything else, I'll come straight away.
God, now I
I'm
want
always
cheese.
up.
Okay. Okay. That's a good book.
Gilson. What's a Gilson?
What is a Gilson? Can't even hear that. It's playing music, but you can't hear it. Barely. Looking good. Oh, I can't shower? I think this is the first time a horror game has let me sit on the toilet. That wasn't a poop-based game. Yeah. Hi, boss lady. Nice. You're not gonna let me wash my hands? Oh, for God's sakes. Whoa. My hands are dirty. I sleep now? Do I sleep? I don't. Woo.
The machine speaks to me, revealing its many
Oh, fun, boss lady. Hope work's going well.
What I can accomplish using its power.
I didn't wipe, so I need to wash my hands.
Any measure.
Nom.
Life and death can become a thing of
Nom.
the past.
No.
Poverty and hunger, a distant memory. I can remake the world anew.
Fucked on a shipment? That doesn't sound fun.
The world deserves such a gift. For now, I have bigger matters at hand. A man in a black coat came asking at the front desk about the machine. Said he was from the Gent Corporation. Fortunately, the receptionist knew nothing.
Ah, fish!
Quietly.
Inkfish.
Later, I found his name on the sign-in form.
I shall call him Poisson.
Alan Gray.
No, Mr. Fatty, do not take Nom's advice. Do not. Wiping is important. Ooh. My ears exploded from that. Mm-hmm. No, not croissant. Poisson. Poisson is French for fish. You had Nom's favorite for lunch? Sushi? Or wine? Sushi or wine? You prefer croissant? Well, I'm playing the game, not you.
This
I don't
doesn't
wanna-
help at all.
Okay. Fisherman Jebs. Okay, Gilson is a fish. One strange little fish is pretty hard to come by. The Gilson is not known to be easy to catch and will ignore most bait. To make matters worse, the Gilson can move very fast. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you! To make matters worse, the Gilson can move very fast, making it a rare sight. In the end, I was able to snatch me up this little guy with a very clever solution. Apparently, the Gilson is sensitive to sound vibrations and will go into shock upon hearing some sweet music. Oh, so Gilson is poisson. The fish that we just named, where the piano is. Thank you for the bits, but you're a dick. I don't like you. Ow.
So, I'm looking for a fish?
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta be one here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. There is. Fear not, my dear. What's up, Riblum? Riblum, we just read a book by you. I didn't know you were a writer. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Hi, Ma.
Maybe if it was closer.
Closer? Can I move it closer? Can I move this
Now
closer?
that's a fish. Ugh, he's too fast.
He's too fast. He's too fast. What's the book? What was it called? The Mug and the Maiden? Laboratory. Well, this is weird. Is there a song I need to know? Snow's picking up steam. We haven't gotten snow since it did since it snowed a couple days ago, but some of it stayed. It's just really cold now. Like what's the current temperature outside? Let me see. It is -9, -9 Celsius. That's fucking cold. Feel like there's something I'm missing. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Weather Network says it's snowing right now. I don't know. I don't mind snow. But I'm also someone that doesn't have a vehicle, so. Yeah. There's gotta be like a song I need to find. Because, yeah, can't do anything right now. Near one of the Great Lakes. Same. Same Z's. What do I do? This room seems quite important. But it will not let me in. And then this, for some reason, I just can't move that. I think the cat's snoring. I hear something. Chair looks heavy. Yo mama's ass looks heavy. Oh! Six Celsius where you are. That's not bad. I don't mind those temperatures. Okay, yeah, it's Bella snoring. That's what I hear. Has nothing to do with music. So what do I do with this fish? Oh, do I have to play the gramophone song? The song the gramophone plays on the piano? Is that what you want me to do? Kitty! That's how Bella lays down all the time. That's how she sleeps. Kitty. Okay, this is really quiet, so... I don't think it's this song. It's kind of complex. Well, she did say... move it closer, but I never got a prompt to move it. A piano, I mean. You like the emote? Which one? Rebel Chica! Hello! And welcome to... here. I hope you're having a good day. See, I don't have a prompt. Hope things are good. How am I supposed to move? Really? I have to fit standing here. Oh, because there's a handle on it. Oh. Well. How you doing, Rebel Chica? How's things? I didn't see the handle.
That did it. Looks like the fish is asleep.
Yeah, he looks like he sleeps about as well as I do. That's a sleepy fish.
Gotcha. You
got a
can't
fish.
get away from me, you little stinker.
Now we're gonna crush him. Hi! Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I forgot the Gilson again, didn't I? And there's some already ground up in the kitchen too. I'll bring it up to your room straight away, shall I? Oh, and maybe you could put Harold back in his tank.
Harold?
He does so hate the dry air.
Well then. Can I keep playing piano? I can. Okay. Let's keep on going. La da 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 da. It was a little funny. This game's been interesting. Okay, I don't know what this is gonna do, but exactly 3 sips of water. Oh,
now,
ink
just
water.
3 sips of water.
That's not water. That's oh, gross.
1.
Hate that slurpy sound.
2.
It's the sound your mom makes. Sorry. Sorry.
3.
Game, you got too loud again. Hi, Bella. Hey, sweetie. I have Bella here. She says hi. Hello. Alice!
Get lost. I was almost afraid you'd miss my party.
Wait, is Alice evil?
What's going on?
What the fuck?
Oh, it seems you're just a little overwhelmed. It's all right, honey. I understand. It's not every day one gets to bask in the glory of an angel. Angel? Alice Angel, to be exact.
Oh yeah, she does look different than who we met earlier.
From above, impending perfection.
What do you want?
Right to the chase. I like that. The truth is, honey, you're one of a kind. And to put it bluntly, what I want is your face removed, your skin peeled away like paper, and your insides torn out and tossed onto my table. Custom parts, ready for my delicious harvest. And with your generous sacrifice, I'll be beautiful. But for now, let's have fun. Plenty of time for a bloodbath later. Ooh.
She seems great.
Let's all play a game of riddles.
Riddles? What a wonderful idea!
No.
All right, honey. Here's the deal. Behind you is the door to freedom.
You think she's single?
But it will only be opened
Not
if
anymore.
you solve my little puzzle.
Can't you see
and
she wants my
return
face?
to your special chair. Then I'll throw this heavenly switch here. If you get the puzzle right, you walk away.
Okay.
Get it wrong, you fry.
Oh, fun.
Begin.
Okay. Sure.
The fox thinks the rabbit smells of elderberry. I couldn't see them sitting together.
Say that again.
The fox thinks the rabbit smells of elderberry. I couldn't see them sitting together.
The bird won't have anything to do with the rabbit, but I hear he likes to court danger by sitting next to the fox.
Oh, I'm gonna need a notepad for this.
The fox has always hated the bear. They never sit next to each other.
My friend the bear always sits next to the bird. After all, they went to school together.
I'm gonna save it real quick. Oh, I can't save.
Never sits with the bird, but he loves the playful company of the bear.
Okay, so somewhere at this table, bear in the middle, bird on one side, rabbit on the other?
Rabbit never sits with the
Yeah.
bird, but he loves the playful company.
So be like rabbit, bear, bird. We got that. That'll be our starting point, I think.
Puppets, Fox? He wouldn't become dead saying he left. Far too pedestrian.
What's up, DJ? How are you? Oops. I didn't think that was gonna hurt.
The fox has always hated the bear. They never sit next to each other.
Okay, so the fox and the bear hate each other.
The pompous fox? He wouldn't be caught dead.
Who sits on the right? So the bear, the bird, and the rabbit are on the left. I actually need to write this down. Hold on. Okay. Notepad. Okay, so bear, bird, rabbit on the left. Right? Left is bear, bird, rabbit. Right is the fox. Okay.
The rabbit never sits with the bird, but he loves the playful company of the bear.
The fox thinks the rabbit smells of elderberry. I couldn't see them sitting together.
So maybe the fox.
The bird won't have anything to do with the rabbit, but I hear he likes to court danger by sitting next to the fox.
Okay, so
The bird won't have anything to do with the rabbit, but
bird
I hear
sit
he likes
next
to court danger
to the
by
fox.
sitting next to the fox.
Right? Okay, bird sits next to the fox. The fox is on the right side. So it'd be fox, bird, bear, rabbit. Fox, bird, bear, rabbit. Right?
The fox has always hated the bear. They never sit next to each other.
My friend the bear always sits next to the bird. After all, they went to school together.
Fox, bird, bear, rabbit. It's starting to sound like fox, bird, bear, rabbit. And then
The pompous fox? He wouldn't be caught dead sitting on the left. Far too pedestrian.
fox, bird, bear, rabbit.
The rabbit never sits with the bird, but he loves the playful company.
What's up, Angel? How you doing? Game is weird.
The fox thinks the rabbit smells of
Elderberry.
I couldn't see them sitting together.
The bird won't have anything to do
Where's
with
the one
rabbit,
talking about the
but
left and the right?
I
Is it this
hear
one?
He likes to court danger by sitting next to the fox.
The fox has always hated the bear. They never sit next to each other.
My friend the bear always sits next to the bird. After all, they went to school together.
The pompous fox? He wouldn't be caught dead sitting on the left. Far too pedestrian.
Okay. So rabbit, bear, bird, fox is the other okay, starting from the left. Rabbit, bear, bird, fox. Okay. Cool. So I think we got the answer. Is that supposed to be a bear? Wait, pig. Okay, so from left to right, rabbit, bear, bird, fox. Can I save it? No, I literally can't. Okay. Did I get it right? If lights turned on, does that mean I'm correct? Happy weekend indeed. Did I do it right? Oh god.
Hold on tight, honey. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1.
I got loud. So we were right. Yay! I did it! I like riddles. Okay. She's gone. They're dead. Well, now where do I go? I leave. That was fun. Best time of the year starts to cool down after summer. Yeah, I agree.
See you there. Nobody likes a party pooper.
I went before I left. That was creepy. That was actually really creepy. Ah, my pipe! Don't know why it's here, but I'm going with it. Borderlands 2? God. Ah! Thought you were dead! Ow! Okay, we're gonna save. I thought they were dead too. I kind of electrocuted them. Oh. I need my pipe to be fully charged. That was shocking. Get out. It was a great tea party. What do you mean? Had a great riddle? We solved it real fast. Angel, did you see the timer? We cracked the halfway mark. You guys excited? We're almost halfway to a full week of marathon again. It was a cool riddle, yeah. I don't know what that did. That's amazing. Hell yeah. I'm excited. And funny enough, when we capped the marathon timer last month, we did the marbles raffle to see who would be our winner. And the winner could either choose a custom mouse or controller from colorware.com, not sponsored, or a game of their choice. Any game they want me to play within TOS reasons. The winner chose this. Chose this game for me to play. So here we are. I'm checking it out. I guess we go up this way. Everyone, now you make me do another rando. Actually, funny thing you mentioned that, because I feel like during the marathon, when we did the randomizer for Ocarina of Time, like, analytically speaking, it was great, but chat was also